Fostering is the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my entire life. Seeing the healing happen right before your eyes is a feeling that is unmatched. It is just pure magic.
Isabel Klee is currently caring for her 11th foster dog in the last year.
This is my foster Twinkle.
Oh, can I? Is he?
No, he's
okay. Hi, Twinkle. Oh, are you jealous?
That's Simon.
Twinkle was found abandoned and mistreated in a New York City apartment.
He had the highest behavioral rating at the ACC, which meant they were unable to handle him, and he could not meet anyone from the general public.
Wow. So basically, he had the worst rating.
Yes. It's been 5 days, and the first day we were not able to touch him or come near him, and now he seeks out affection. He wants to sit on your lap at all times. He's just like a wonderful, wonderful dog, and you never would have known that by seeing his demeanor in the shelter.
Have you always been a dog person?
Yes. My parents told me that when I was young, I would pretend to be a dog, walking on my hands and knees, drinking out of like water bowls. My preschool called my parents and said, please get this girl a dog because she's being weird.
Isabel got her wish, growing up with her golden retriever Ruby and volunteering at rescue centers throughout college.
My very first job out of college was at The Doggist, who is a very well-known dog photographer. I really got a crash course in telling the story of all kinds of dogs.
In 2019, Isabel had her first foster fail, Simon.
I saw a photo of him on Instagram, and he was the cutest puppy I'd ever seen in my entire life.
So I have a foster fail also.
Yes.
For people who don't know, what is a foster fail?
Foster fail is when you foster and you end up adopting the dog. So it sounds like a negative thing, but it really is a very lovely, positive thing.
Last year, Isabel began sharing videos of the fostering process under the account Simon Sits.
A sweet soul who loves nothing more than a forehead kiss. Sweet, affectionate, calm, and incredibly well-adjusted.
Her feed is full of everything from how-to guides to emotional journeys of dogs learning to trust again.
I like showing the moment that they initiate contact, or the moment that they go for their first walk, or the moment that they play for a toy for the first time. And I quickly realized that my heart connected to the less desirable dogs.
Isabel has taken in rescues like Poutine, a pit bull with a handful of infections resulting from so much abuse and neglect.
She could barely lift her head and barely walk, and this is her now.
And King, a paralyzed French bulldog who sat in the shelter for months, just waiting for a home.
As soon as everybody saw King, really saw him, the world fell in love with him too. All we had to do was love him out loud.
Isabel's powerful posts have gotten most of her fosters adopted within just weeks.
It must be hard sometimes when you have these dogs and you love them and you watch them transform to say goodbye, even if it is to a loving home.
The number one comment I get is that people don't want to foster because they're afraid of getting attached. But what I say to that is that it's not about my feelings. It's about saving a dog, and I would rather feel sad so that they get to have the best life ever.
With her online community reaching over 234,000 on Instagram and over 18 million likes on TikTok, Isabel is making a real difference, one dog at a time.
What do you want people to learn about fostering from your videos?
The response that I'm most proud of are people who say, I started fostering because of you. So if I can inspire people and encourage people to foster, that is the best response possible.
Okay, how sweet. I know.
You need people like this in the world.
You do, and you actually need them, as she just said there, to cycle through, right? So that then she has room to foster another dog. And also great news, Twinkle, the little guy that I had in my lap, just this weekend, he was adopted into his new family. He was so sweet, and the transformation in just a matter of days with him being in a loving home was just amazing.
I love that, and I don't think it can be overstated the importance of fostering, because here's the deal. I work with dog people, right? Dylan has a dog, Craig, Al, and I didn't grow up with a dog, so I've always just kind of been like, you know, I like animals, but I just don't know about a dog in the house. So we decided to foster one this summer for a friend. And so it's not really fostering because we have to give her back. And we have fallen in love with Dotson. I mean, Dotson hikes with us. Like, Dotson is with me. Well, that's the thing. It has to be a fail because we have to give Dotson back. But now we want a dog.
There you go.
So I think that is a really
it shows
good
you
idea.
if you're ready. It makes sure that you are in a responsible place to have one. It's such a great thing. And obviously, such a difference in the rate of actually getting adopted. It's great.
By the way, it's not just National Dog Day.
Yes.
We're celebrating something else today. It's Savannah Sellers' birthday.
birthday. Thanks, guys. It's really nice. I was thinking this morning, I think like the last 3 or 4 years, I've been here with you guys on this day.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
So we can wish you a happy birthday.
Keep up the tradition.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's very sweet.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.